They say after 60, a woman's light begins to fade. But what if I told you the real reason isn't age? It's what's missing from your plate. As a women's health doctor, I've watched too many strong, vibrant women lose their energy, their intimacy, and their connection to themselves, not because they're getting older, but because no one ever told them the truth. Today, I'm going to reveal one forgotten food that can restore your feminine vitality, awaken your energy, and bring your body back to life from the inside out. It's not rare, it's not expensive. In fact, you've likely passed by it at the grocery store dozens of times. But what this food does inside a woman's body, especially after 60, is nothing short of remarkable. It doesn't just boost energy, it restores balance. It doesn't just increase circulation, it reawakens the feminine power that has been quietly resting beneath the surface. But before I reveal what this food is, let me explain why so many women over 60 feel disconnected from their bodies in the first place and why it's not your fault. After menopause, a woman's body undergoes profound changes. Hormonal shifts lead to reduced blood flow, slower cellular repair, decreased lubrication, and loss of muscle tone, even in the pelvic floor. This isn't about vanity. This is about health, energy, and intimacy. When these systems slow down, so does our vitality. Suddenly, the woman who once danced without a care finds herself dreading stairs. The one who once enjoyed intimacy quietly avoids it. And even worse, she begins to believe that this is just the way it is now. But I'm here to tell you, it doesn't have to be. You see, the problem isn't age. It's inflammation. It's circulation. It's a lack of essential nutrients. And the solution lies in one humble, powerful food that ancient cultures revered for feminine balance and internal strength. That food is sesame. Yes, sesame seeds. But not just the kind sprinkled on bread. I'm talking about raw, unprocessed sesame. Particularly black sesame, which has been used for centuries in Eastern medicine to restore energy, balance hormones, and nourish the blood. You may be wondering, how can something so small do so much? Let me explain. Black sesame seeds are packed with phytoestrogens, which are natural plant compounds that gently support estrogen activity in the body without synthetic hormones. For women who are postmenopausal, this is critical. These seeds also contain high levels of iron, calcium, magnesium, and zinc, all essential for maintaining muscle tone, joint strength, bone health, and even libido. But perhaps the most overlooked power of sesame is its effect on circulation, especially to the pelvic region. You see, blood flow is the foundation of feminine vitality. Without proper circulation, your body cannot deliver oxygen and nutrients to the tissues that need them most. That's when dryness, discomfort, and disconnection set in. But black sesame helps restore that flow naturally. It contains vitamin E, which helps soften blood vessels, and omega-6 fatty acids that reduce inflammation. The result? Increased sensitivity, better lubrication, and more energy, not just in the bedroom, but throughout your day. I once had a patient named Linda. She was 68, vibrant in spirit, but deeply frustrated. I don't feel like myself anymore, she told me. She wasn't sleeping well, her energy was low. She felt disconnected from her femininity and even began to avoid her partner out of shame. She tried creams, hormones, supplements. Nothing worked until she started adding just 1 tablespoon of ground black sesame to her diet every morning. Within 3 weeks, she returned to my office with tears in her eyes. I feel alive again, she said. Her skin was glowing, her eyes sparkled, and for the first time in years, she felt at home in her body. That's the quiet power of nourishment. And it's not just Linda. In clinical studies, women who consumed black sesame regularly experienced improved hormonal balance, reduced vaginal dryness, and better sleep. Some even reported improved mood and reduced hot flashes. That's because when your body receives what it's truly craving, it begins to heal. Not superficially, but at the cellular level. You don't need to wait for a prescription. You don't need to feel ashamed. And you certainly don't need to accept discomfort as your new normal. Your body is not broken. It's simply waiting for the right kind of care. That care begins with what you feed it. So here's what I recommend. Each morning, take 1 tablespoon of ground black sesame seeds. You can mix it into a smoothie, sprinkle it on oatmeal, or stir it into warm water with a touch of honey. Consistency is key. Make this your daily act of self-love. your gentle reclaiming of health and radiance. But don't stop there. Pair this with hydration, movement, gentle pelvic floor exercises. Most importantly, speak kindly to yourself. You are not past your prime. You are entering a season of deeper strength and wisdom. And your vitality is still alive. It just needs a little awakening. Now, I know some of you may still feel unsure. Maybe you've tried other things before and felt disappointed. Maybe you're afraid it's too late. But I've seen women in their 60s, 70s, even 80s regain their sensuality, their energy, and their joy, not through drastic changes, but through consistency, nourishment, and belief. So if you're still with me, I ask you, don't wait. Your health is not something to postpone. Your body is worth the effort. You are worth the effort. Let me leave you with one more story. A woman named Teresa, 72, came to me after years of low energy and near complete disinterest in intimacy. She felt ashamed, defeated, and tired. Together, we rebuilt her approach. We added black sesame, practiced mindful movement, and focused on internal nourishment. 3 months later, her partner came to thank me. She's glowing, he said. She's herself again. But the truth is, Teresa did that. She chose to believe she was not done. She chose to heal. And now I'm asking you to make that choice too. If this message touched your heart, even a little, leave a comment below with a yes. So I know you're ready to reclaim your vitality. And if you've already started a journey toward nourishment and balance, share your experience below. Your story could inspire another woman to begin her healing too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with another strong woman in your life who needs to hear this. This isn't just health. This is your feminine energy. And it's waiting to rise again. You've still got it. And it's time the world and you felt it again.